time. Okay, how about now? Is it there? She is. Alice. Play this on normal. Nice street degradation, like we earned our hallucinations, paid for them. Let me know if the game's too loud, by the way, because I can. I know this game has some mixed reception. We'll really like it for its visuals, I know.
It's not a dream, it's
like design.
And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive.
Your brother likes this game a lot.
Wonderland.
I can't.
It's kind of a cult classic type of thing. Is like its distribution was weird. It's currently like not like I caught it like it became available for a moment randomly, and I like bought it immediately, and I think it's off the store again.
Go to Wonderland.
I think it has some like licensing hell type of
Wonderland's
nonsense.
It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
No, not that.
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new one...
What do you think of this, Sasha? Like the kind of stuff you'd enjoy?
It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound.
Yeah, this is a perfect thing to play at Halloween.
There, Alice. Better now.
Yes.
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be
Look at this
alone, imprisoned by
extremely
their broken memories?
chiseled man.
Free, Alice. Memory
Looks like he's made out of
is more
stone.
often than a blessing.
So you've said many times,
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
Very well, Doctor.
She's aesthetic as hell. Look at that outfit. That's great.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie.
The
your
Psychonauts
pa was
character.
hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie.
True. These children are just... These are psychonauts to me. That kid. It is extremely low resolution 8. You need some more pixels on your numbers, kids.
Do something, anything.
Allowed in the boys' room, huh?
The loo smells awful.
Worse than your room?
Oh boy, I can... Oh my god. Like, kick the papers around.
Our bed's a mess.
Monday's wash day.
Ollie pinched me smalls.
Wear bloomers.
Certainly. Looks like a game from... Your first?
Doctor, do you right? Still sick in the head?
I'm past a cure. Terminal condition.
This outfit is great. What if I wore this for Halloween? Lol. To fix your alarm clock? Broken? That too has a lot more resolution. They're giving the kids the crappy low res number. They have better ones. The battery had leaked in there. I just used my phone for it. The Illustrated News feeds an insatiable appetite for domestic mayhem. Industrial disaster. Fire at match factory. 6 girls missing. Is there anything more predictable? The world's gone quite mad. I like how you can just kick around papers on the floor. Great.
10 years in the...
What's the benefit of first person?
She's an orphan.
You see this kid? Don't have a lot of models for these children.
Mr. Payne had no idea how humble a home could be, if not for my drawings and the photographs.
I don't like the first person mode that much, to be honest.
Doctor's pet. Too good for the asylum. Mad as a hatter without the charm. Killed her family. Who'd want her?
You kick the little cards around. Likeness captures the doctor's...
Another day, a different dream, perhaps.
Oh, there's... Look at this guy. What? Why are your legs so small, dude? The way this guy is built. I'm getting serious Psychonauts vibe. It's like Psychonauts, but more edgy.
Nice size fit, you could build a flat on it.
Faces. Why does Alice look like a different art style from everybody else? Wacky.
She ever work? Where's her black? Too good for company. She don't get close. Hates being touched. Who likes it then?
It's good. She's holding her arms so far out while she's walking. The detail is really nice. Look at the smoke.
Hang off, missy. Move along.
What did you just say? Yeah, that guy is a Psychonaut. Look at him. Big his mouth is. I like games where there's just a lot of stuff to just kind of look around at, you know? You're not really doing anything, and there's just
Don't be afraid.
a bunch of stuff to look at, you know? That's a dodo. Look, Sasha. The dodo. Usual specimens established 16th. Yeah. Forget that thing where clean dishes smell like egg? This is the Cheshire Cat?
Now, where has that cat gone?
I think that would be an interesting name for a character. Call them Catgon. I'm gonna make a character named Catgon.
Excuse me, sir. You look like a descent.
Look at the builds of these people. It's a freaking extreme corset she's got on.
Seems following furry creatures into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
Boggy alley. They gave him a bug head. Bugmen are here.
My stars and garters, Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along.
Pressing the urge to say why the face.
Pretty birds, like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to. Still a mess. No surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the streets, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, "Oh, died on my account, I couldn't save you." I've told her my silence is for sale. Cheap. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Days she can't remember her name, what I heard.
Incredible. Dude, that was such a quick turn. Did you see that? Snap. Yeah, look at that. She can turn on a dime. Hey Mario, she can turn on a dime. What kind of pile of meat flesh is this? Weird meaty filth piles. Down there anymore. Dang, look at those visuals. It's really like moody, very. Also really nice thing.
Nurse Witness, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Need a drink. One mouse needs one.
The bug.
Pretty birds.
What in God's name happened?
It's only a dream.
Doing Super Saiyan. Yo. She's dripped out now. Look at the skull to hold the bow in place. I was praising her outfit earlier, but this is even better. She's extremely aesthetic. I'm basically like that one person. Oh, the good looking
Very upsetting journey. But I'm rid of Priss, or whatever she's become. At least the place I've landed is somewhat familiar.
What in... What the... What is that?
Blasted cat. Don't try to bully me. I'm very much on edge.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're no help at all.
That thing.
But you know I can't.
What is that?
I'll frighten myself when necessary.
I don't like that.
I was hoping to escape from all that.
Abandon that hope. A new law reigns in this wonderland, Alice. It's very rough justice all round.
Unsplatters.
We're at risk here. You...
Lisha, did you see that thing in the background that's bumbling me? Not the cat. That thing. What is that? What in the world? I know, right? Oh, she can jump now. Get this water. Oh, Polly Rock. I think you can already see how this game inspired a little bit of gray area aesthetic. Just a little bit. I think this is going for some different ideas. But yeah, I'm basically that one guy on Miiverse who commented on how nice the water looked in like every game. I'm exactly that. Yeah, look at those boots she's got. Those are great. Stripy legging. Yeah, I want to wear this outfit. Good, it left. I don't like that it can fly, though. Let's hope we never see another one of those. Like it's...
Dog, Alice, I swear. You jump so well.
Her jumping is diegetic. She's absurdly good at jumping, apparently. A again to 2. Snail. Ew. So cool. That's pretty cool. I like it.
If you leap from that table again, Alice, I'll expire. You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
Caption.
Scalia, Alice, is merely a stinky toadstool. A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
Flowers all move, get close to it. Wow.
I've been down this road before. Good things in small packages?
Though lacking a bathing costume, a plunge in that pool is in order.
Don't you just hate it when you're lacking a bathing costume, but you need to take a plunge in the pool?
My god, I'm shrinking in this potion. Shall I disappear?
Almost. But the upside is that while smaller, you can see things that are nearly invisible to your bigger self.
Ah, I get it. Quite. Forests for the trees. Just the other way round. Short-sighted is more than a matter of perspective.
A weird-ass game this is. Hold LB to shrink. That's great.
Look how small she's become, all curled up. She's barely there. A vixen in her hidey hole.
Gain shrink sense. Would you just love gaining shrink sense when you get smaller? Keeps hiccuping little bubbles. I see that other... There it is. Did I miss it the first time? It was easy. Oh, it's because this is the one that I just came through. See? That is the only other one I'd seen. Aha. The flower gave me teeth? I got teeth from the flower? Why did it have teeth to give me? That's a big snake. So cool. Their teeth. Teeth are the freaking collectibles. I thought the snail was gonna like slam down on me or something. Don't you just hate when you're worried that a snail is gonna slam down on you? I do not believe in ghosts. We're a goblin ghoul. That's a goblin. There. Oh my god. Oh, it's the castle secret slide. Princess Peach's secret slide. You think Princess Peach uses the secret slide? Like, is that why it's like called her slide? You know? Oh yeah. Yeah, this really is the, look at this. It's got coins on it and everything. Oh, and teeth for the... Break those. Do 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 boo 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 boo. Oh, now I'm in the blood water, my favorite. Oh, maybe Peach's secret slide is her dirty laundry chute.
The vorpal blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
The Vorpal blade is just a kitchen knife? Vorpal sword.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity.
I thought it was called the Vorpal sword. It's just a kitchen knife. The Vorpal blade. It goes snicker snack. It leaves them dead. Seen in a previous poem. What's the dragon called again? See the Vorpal Sword poem. That's the Jabberwocky. Right, that's the name of the poem. It's called the Jabberwocky. It's slain by the Vorpal Sword. Kalukale. Swiftest damage to single target at close range. Oh. Guess I don't get to look at that any closer.
Flight or fight implies a permanent choice, but flight often just means putting off the fight to another day. Choose your battles wisely, Alice.
I like the way it warps. Didn't she get that blood on her dress from? What do you think you have to do with the teeth? Your guess is now. Oh, the bubbles, that bubble is gonna come over and lick that up off the ground.
Ugly, gross, and evil in a single monstrosity.
Combat. Put the teeth in jars. You think that's what we're gonna do with them? I really like the sound effects on the Vorpal blade. Kinda sick. Aye.
A flower's purpose is simple and immutable. Human purpose is fickle, because it is a slave to memory. Memories must be strictly managed, Alice. Unproductive ones must be eliminated.
One memory. Then you can look at all your jars of teeth at the end of the game. Why is it? Yo, why were those prompts in this keyboard? Spam this, look at that. Incredible. Ever think about how, like, there's always, like... That dodge is sick as hell. But she really is my aesthetic. Look, she's got, like, butterflies and everything. Dang, she really is just me, huh? She's just like me for real. That's sick. Yeah, there's always a time when you think that video games have, like, gotten, like, the best looking that they're ever gonna be, you know? Like, imagine being back in 2011, and, like, this is sort of, like, what video games are like at the time, you know? But, like, they've gotten so much better looking since then. It's really remarkable. Like, this has some, like, really fancy lighting, and there's some, like, fancy, like boop effects and stuff like that. Like a lot of the special effects look great, you know? But like, things have gone like so far beyond this stuff that this has already reached the point where it's a little bit like quaint to me, you know? Like, I've been playing the Resident Evil 4 remake, and that game was like top of the line graphics quality. Like, I got this new computer that can run stuff like that, too, of course.
Ah, it's you
And
again,
like,
Alice. You may approach. Why would I do that? You want to eat me?
it's really remarkable.
Yes, well, you taught me manners, and I've lost my taste for mad women. Strictly a porcine diet for me. Everything's better with bacon, don't you agree? Of course you do. Now, there are pig snouts scattered about. I heard a few behind the house. Go fetch them for me. But take care for the pests that block your way. Pepper them up if they do.
Pepper
They
them
need
up.
spice, and you're just the girl to season them for me. You'll find that grinder serviceable.
Why not season your own pig parts?
Matter of priorities. My alabaster skin needs protection from the disgusting creatures running amok amidst the environs. But one gets peckish. Look, all you have to do is listen for the oink, then shoot the snout. You may like the results. I certainly will.
Did I change the category? Did I click done on that? Say add the Alice Madness Returns. Okay, good. This is just piglet and a pepper grinder. Spice up your foes. But yeah, that's the thing, is like, even as graphic fidelity like improves over time, the thing that always saves you from a game looking too dated is just having a strong art style, which this game definitely has. So like, the fact that it's not like the most like high resolution textures and like super high poly count models and everything doesn't really matter, because it still sells its world and everything with a great design work. Bolterfly. There's RT to use the pepper grinder. This is a shooter now. And also, it's just got some just wacky concepts. Banjai. Look at that! It's oh my god! It's a machine gun, or it's a Gatling gun rather. Look at this, because she's like grinding the thing. That's incredible. I love that. Gotta kill the nest. So are you seeing this pepper? Oh, you can shrink to get away from those. That's great. Pepper grinder Gatling gun. How sick is that? I already really liked Alice in Wonderland. This is such a great take on it. Freaking love this. Weirdly still slightly getting Psychonauts vibes from all of this. Like, this feels like Psychonauts core. No? Psychonauts would have a pepper grinder Gatling gun. This thing is so satisfying. Where the hell did you come from? This is like, honestly, one of the most satisfying weapons I've ever used in a video game. How to describe it exactly. Wow, that is just so satisfying. Where's the nest? Oh, there it is. Let every domain keep an ear out for snouts. Enter aiming mode and shoot the snout with the pepper grinder. The snout is full of pepper. It will reveal paths and collectibles. Okay. A wacky game. I'm enjoying this so much.
Thank you so much for the snout. Now go away.
This is great. I'm glad I decided to finally play this. I've had this game for like a couple years now. Like never got around to playing it. 'Cause like I said, the story page came back up briefly and I grabbed it while it was there. I love just absolutely wacky concepts like this. Oh my god. Love the sound design. Game too. Still another nest somewhere. I think you can avoid taking damage from them by just shrinking. The game never even told me to do that, so I don't know if it's even, like, intended. But it sure works out that way. Any other enemies down here that I should know about? Heard something. How's the game volume, by the way? It's not too loud, is it? Still hear me over it and everything just fine? It is good? Okay, thank you. Because to me it sounded a little bit loud, but that doesn't really tell me how loud it is for people watching. You guys are absolute jokes now. Ranged weapons kick they ass. I like the domino platforms. Now I want pizza. What in the world is that thing? Like a turtle... A turtle...
Finish your soup, girls. Bovine juveniles gave their all for it.
Eat for me, please. Old tune. I like the hair physics. I think they're a little bit silly. There's a little bit too much. But I must admit they are satisfying. Oh boy! Slithering ruin. I love me some slithering ruin. The original version of Grey Area was gonna have black goop stuff in it. I wonder if I was inspired by having seen this game. I don't remember the black goop stuff, but how the game last. I probably did see the black goop stuff. The physics. That's some satisfying stuff right there. God, I love the pepper grinder. It's so funny. So sad. What? Hello? Roll went all wacky there for a second. Imagine seeing that happen and then just standing perfectly still. Like she just did there. Couldn't be me. That was a lovely noise, wasn't it? Everybody liked that noise. Okay, there we go. With the farting noises, Jesus. There we go. Get like 2 double jumps. Guess that makes it a triple jump, huh?
The railway running through Wonderland sounds charming, but inefficient. Noise and smoke, like snips and snails, perhaps. Best to forget that train. A mock turtle as conductor? Oh no, I don't think that would do it.
Oh, that was the mock turtle I saw earlier. I always forget about the mock turtle. That's a great character, the mock turtle. Look at her hair. I don't know about you, but my hair doesn't quite flow back like that. I'm walking at a reasonable pace. I guess it's supposed to be windy here. Huh? Well, both there's like wind, and also her hair is like moving more than I think is reasonable. Oh, it managed to damage me, damn. Combat is so fun. What happened to the frame rate though? It's been going downhill. Okay. It's fine again. Bottles are for. Maybe those bottles are for the teeth, Jan, like you wanted. Saves. This is your life depended on it, because it does. Gather these pearly whites to prevent your premature arrival before the pearly gates. Friends can use the chopper as and you'll improve your weapons. You need teeth to upgrade your weapons. So this is what the teeth are for. Okay, cool.
Hatter always hated mechanical malfunctions. This disaster is either his doing or his epitaph.
I love the visuals in this game. Really nice. Alice has a great character design in this. I know I've said that a lot, but also I keep thinking about it, because, like, look at her. She's great. And dressed just like her. Okay, now she's reacting. What's going on with those little rocks? What's the deal here exactly? Have a little jamboree, I guess. Well, they're fine, I guess. They can do that if they want. I don't mind. You want a jar of teeth badly? That's a thing to get the authorities on your case, I think. The government hears you say that, they're gonna show up to your door and be like, what's this about, teeth? A madcap. Good thing they put that clock there. They put a clock over their Oh, I decapitated that guy. Oh my god. This game is violent. I know it's rated M, but like... Okay. Alice can dodge enemy attacks. Yes, I know. Okay, this doesn't work. Ah. Got some Ocarina of Time type mechanics going on now, huh? Cool. This game is awesome. People really sleep on this one. Well, I think one of the reasons they sleep on it is that it's so hard to, like, come by. I don't think it's being sold on Steam actively. Sasha, what do you think of these enemies? Called madcaps. How do you feel about how decapitatable they are? This game is really fun. What do you think of it, Sasha? Would you play it? I love Alice in Wonderland. First place. This version of it is like pretty great. Listen, don't know where to go. Try using where the violets grow. You also get teeth out of the violets if you shrink into them. You completed Gray Area? It gets hard? Nice. I hope you enjoyed.
It could have happened that way, Alice. You remember poor Mr. Crook died, didn't he? Dr. Wilson rejects spontaneous combustion, but I Mr. Dickens.
This game partially inspired some of the aesthetics in Gray Area. I've never played it before though. This is my first time actually playing it. I was just I remember watching a video about it years ago and enjoying the aesthetics. I incorporated some of them into Gray Area. A trick that lets you double jump if you bonk into a wall while on the ground. Don't know. I know one of the other developers, Cassie, added something like that recently. I don't know if that's exactly what she added though. I don't think you have to bonk into the... You don't have to bonk into a wall while on the ground to get the double jump. You just have to dive from the ground. And then you get a double jump. That's what it is. So I think the second jump... yeah, that's what it was. That's what she added. So the second jump you're getting is... It doesn't have to... You don't have to bonk to get it. You just have to dive from the ground. Oh man, I missed whatever was over there because I wanted to check this out first. Oops. Can I go back?
The Hatter's domain, almost as I remember it.
Appearances, as you know better than most, can be deceiving, Alice.
Okay, good night, Shan.
Has changed since your last visit.
Dr. Bumby says change is
Dr.
constructive.
Bumby is such a name.
Is good.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same. Find the Hatter, Alice. He knows more about different than you.
But does he know more about the difference between bad and good?
Making friends, Alice. You're as randomly lethal and entirely confused as you ever were.
I've managed without you so far, Cat. Return to whatever hovels home to you. I'll call if I need you.
Predictably rash. It's not a question of if, Alice, it's when. Now hold on, and as they say...
Hat Industries.
So typical.
I hope it'll let me go back because I missed something over there and I want it. It looked a little bit permanent though. Oh, her outfit is different.
I've made more graceful entrances.
Oh my god, her outfit is even better. Each time her outfit changes, I like it even better. And rotate Alice. Always give me keyboard instructions. Oh man, I can't go back. I missed the secret. Now I know how people feel playing my game. Maybe it doesn't seem to be giving me a second jump after jumping from a dive. Get a second one. I'm not sure. You could post about this in the FlutterBug server and get Cass's attention. See what she has to say about it. You post it in the server and we'll get Cass to take a look at it.
Remember when a burst of steam blew your dress up around your neck? Just outside Harrods it was. Fortunate your undergarments had been laundered.
Game is so cool. Sasha, did you see her new did you see her outfit now? Look at that. New outfit I like more than the last. She's like steampunk now. Okay. Can't believe the clock is over there. crap over here. Uh-oh. Oops. Oh, those are moving platforms. Sorry, I missed it. This is cool, actually. I really like this. Why did my phone go to sleep? I'm trying to read the chat. Yeah, I really hope you liked Gray Area. People seem to have been really enjoying the game. I'm very pleased. We've gotten so many good reviews. Ah, no. Game is cool. Oh. I love her fingerless gloves. I think that's what's really selling this outfit for me. And all the straps really go with her boots. Thick. Whoever designed the outfits for Alice in this game did a great job. Oh my god, his head went flying. Jeez. Probably gotta go through here. Upward. There's the dodos! Sasha, there's dodos in this game. They're dead. They've got, like, metal on them for something. They're like armored dodos. How much you wanna bet some of they're gonna be like Frankenstein dodos? I'm going to have to like fight them later. This game is so aesthetically pleasing. Depiction of Wonderland. Yeah, they're cooking the dodos. Why do they have like helmets and like screws through their eyes though? They went to war? The Great Dodo War. They got cooked for it? I got forked. Can't believe it, I got forked. Yeah, I got forked live on stream. Can you believe it? Or is that, Twitch isn't banning me for that one? Even go in there? Oh yeah, it's telling me that I get teeth from the flowers. I already figured out that one. The pepper grinder is the greatest thing in this whole game. By far. Yeah. The physicsy stuff is really great. Is the NVIDIA PhysX. It's like Borderlands. The only other game I know off the top of my head that uses physics. I'm sure there are others. This is probably one of those games that Arrow would get very mad to hear called a platformer. I think this is just a 3D platformer though. This is totally a 3D platformer. Like, Arrow doesn't like that Psychonauts is considered a 3D platformer. Yeah, I was gonna say, but like, what else is it? I think she- I don't know if she still holds that opinion, but I remember she did. It's one of my, like, main things that I think of about Arrow. What about this game? They call it a platformer? Want a specific channel that I want the clip in? You can put it in the Electric Pringes channel. That's kind of the one that... Well, people tend to use just general to talk about the game. Okay. People tend to just use general to talk about the game, but I made the Electric Pringes channel for that stuff. It doesn't matter too much, but I would suggest the Electric Pringes channel. Ouch. I love these enemies. Design-wise and like gameplay-wise, they're great. I love the dodging. I love the effect on it. Oh, this game is sick. Look at this. Alice is sick and wicked. I like that the health bar is roses, too. It's just a fun aesthetic. Yeah, when I'm done streaming, I'll get Cassie's attention. Have her take a look at it. Oh, she's already looking? Oh, cool. Aw, man. I dieted. I would like to continue. It says dodge to escape their grasp, but also you can just shrink. Which is more fun, in my opinion. Fighting multiple of these guys at once is hard. Multiple of the ones that you have to dodge, because they have the shields. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. But her hair really does flow. Did like it, that some of the stuff near the end was a bit more on the frustrating end. Probably a skill issue. Yeah, it kind of depends. I've seen some people take like over an hour on the last like proper level of the game, like the last chase section, and then I've seen some people take under an hour. You know, like it's supposed to be like a really trial and error-y section of the game. It was inspired by the last level of Cave Story, Running Hell. I don't think, or the song's called Running Hell, but I forget the Sanctuary or whatever it's called. And that is like the most trial and error-y platformer-y thing that I've ever played in my life. So that's what I was going for with that. I've seen some people get tripped up on the section after the final boss as well. Like it takes them longer than I was expecting that one to, because I made that one deliberately like easier. But people still have a difficult time with it, so I don't know. I think I like it where it is at the moment. So. Some people have been completely thrown off the game though with the secret final level that you can play, and I haven't really understood that because, well, I think people are looking at it from a perspective that I didn't intend, which is just, it's just a secret, it's just a super secret extra thing that people can do if they really want to, you know? But some people are taking it as like the 100% completion goal / reward or whatever, and are not, and some people aren't vibing with it as that. And then like some cases disliking the entire experience because of that. I haven't quite understood that perspective. But like it would be like dislike, to me it feels like it would be disliking Kirby Superstar Ultra because you don't like the True Arena. Or any Kirby game with the True Arena because of the True Arena. I don't quite understand that. Although I'm not trying to look up her skirt, I'm trying to look up in the sky. In case you were wondering. Because there's this, one of those noses is sniffing. I hear it. I'm supposed to shoot those. Hear the hear that? Need to find that. It's funny you say that about the clockwork boss. Because we've put a lot of work into mitigating those exact issues with it. Like, they used to be a lot more. It used to be a lot more like that than it is now. So interesting to hear that you still feel that way about it. Can't find the damn nose. It's trolling me. It's down there. The hole. Down there yet. This directional audio is doing nothing for me. I'm gonna have to give up on this nose, I think. That's a sentence I never thought I would ever say. That's a new sentence for me. I think I'm gonna keep playing this for about an hour, by the way. And eat some food. Itasha, you might want to start working on our food. A half hour, maybe? Let's just making tacos for us tonight. Yeah, I give up. I can't find the nose. It's just trolling me. Leslie. Oh, wait. This. Oh, there it is. I found it. I found it after giving up. But I don't like the hair that they put on it. Makes them like a million times more gross. Is intended. 20 frames plus coyote time. Okay, cool.
Never closed, never locked. It needs no key.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have a dev team that's more than one person. And you kind of let each other just kind of do stuff. Because, like, I trust Cassie to, like, handle stuff like that. You know, player movement stuff. She's been adding some, like, extra techniques. Well, she posted footage of it, but I think I personally never quite understood what the technique was. So, oops. God, her hair really does just go. Huh. It's kind of fun to hear you talk about playing one of my games, Invalid Username, because usually it's the other way around. I'm playing one of the things you've made and telling you about it. It's one of those games where it's hard to tell which way is the intended way, which way is the extra way. This game is sick and wicked. I love it so much. The combat is just so satisfying. Really, really enjoy it. It's one of those games where it's very simple, but it's very simple, but like it's one of those things where it's really simple, but it feels great, you know? Uh-oh. Oops. Sometimes combat doesn't need to be really complex in order to be really satisfying. Sometimes simple is good, you know? Feels a lot like Ocarina of Time. Which, I don't know if Ocarina of Time is necessarily a game renowned for its, combat. But I always like it a lot. Although, there's not a lot of opportunities for the combat in Ocarina of Time to shine very much. But in my opinion, when it does is with the Iron Knuckle fights. Those are like the most satisfying fights. See the nose. How am I gonna reach it? Oh, I gotta go over here and then turn around. And I can see the nose. Yeah. See the hints last night? You're welcome. They canceled the third Alice game. Yeah, and then this game was just in purgatory forever. Like, it was off the Steam store. It came back on briefly a couple years ago, and that's how I have it.
I know you hear me,
There we go.
child. Use the bedpan and let go of that wretched rabbit.
Every franchise that EA has their hands in just kind of ends up. And you know. There's so many games that are owned by EA that like I love that I love to pieces. Oh, I struggled to say that sentence. You know, Plants vs. Zombies, Spore, all that kind of stuff. But those franchises are so dead. Well, I mean, Plants vs. Zombies isn't dead, but it's ironically a zombie of its former self. Yeah. It sucks for really cool games like this when EA's behind them. She's not holding a Tommy gun, no, but she's holding a gun. It was supposed to be like a machine gun. Which I guess a Tommy gun is a type of machine gun, but it's supposed to be like an assault rifle. The type of machine gun. That'll make sense eventually. I made that image years ago. I made that image years ago, and I've been waiting so incredibly impatiently to finally let people see it. I've had that image in my back pocket for ages. Also, it's been planned that there will be guns in that eventual sequel, like since like 2016. So it's fun to finally have it in there a little bit. I have an eventual... Oh damn, look at this enemy. An iPod? Because I have an eventual finale to my game series in mind. That was pretty easy. Cupping and saucing. Wait, I think there's... Oh, okay. Sounds of that. Oh, nope, I want to stay up here. And just... Gatling gun it. Yeah, I don't wanna say too much about my series lore yet. But I can say that her comment about the gods is something that will be followed up on later for sure. Also, I think I mentioned this on my stream before. I'll mention it again. The character, you know, on the difficulty selection screen? That guy is the god of fate. So that's one of the other gods. There we go. There's another guy up there. Oh, I'd love people to ask lore questions, though. Like, there's plenty I'm willing to say. Like, big sweeping things, obviously not, but like little details I love talking about. I've been so excited for people to like talk about or think about the lore. So like I would love to talk about that stuff. This game is sick. So I have another Lost and Forlorn EA classic for me to enjoy and wish that it was better taken care of. World in this game is sick too. Here we go. What's the deal with the guy in the Lost Woods house? What's that jerk's problem? Well, he does live on sort of the edge of reality, you know? I think I also explained this on my Dev Plays Gray Area stream, but basically the idea is that see, how do I word this without spoiling too much?
He's obsessed with time.
Like, most of the gray area is just sort of like empty nothing, right? And he's sitting right at the edge of where that is the case. He's like right at the end of where there's actually stuff in the gray area. And he just kind of sits there and ponders the nothingness. I don't remember where the eyes came from. I've had those for like 7 years. Or however long it's been at this point. However long it's been since 2016. I don't remember where those eyes came from, but also they were heavily edited by Biss for that scene, so... I had creepy eyes up here. I remember I made them.
Brush yourself off, girl. The Hatter should see you at your best after all.
That's all I remember. I made that texture. Because for one thing, it wasn't originally in, like, a stereotypical eye shape. I think. Oh, the piss kills you. Okay, I'm on. That's the same one that Haley's from, yes. I noticed some people got a little bit confused about whether or not it was another dimension or not. That one's more obvious if you've played my other game, Super Climb Up. Which that is just directly taken from. And it will also be more obvious in my later games that also take place in the same world. Also, hi, Biss. I didn't expect you to be in the chat. Welcome, welcome. I'm enjoying this game a lot. But yeah, also going back to the spooky guy in the haunted house, that was, he was, quote-unquote upgraded a lot. Pretty close to the end of development. To make him look scarier in general, I redesigned him a little bit. But also, it used to just be that he got like those weird photorealistic eyes just kind of pasted over him. They're supposed to be high resolution. And so after I redesigned him, this was also like reconsidering that part of it, and so they are the ones who animated the zoom in that he does. So that was a group effort. And they made the eyes more into like analog horror eyes. Before they were, it was a little bit goofy. You thought the cars or something you had to dodge, I see. Yeah, no, they're just in the background. Haley's on the sidewalk. You can't get hurt in the city because I always thought it would be way too tragic to make a game where a little kid just dies peacefully walking to the store. Oh yeah, also here's a brand new lore thing for the stream that I haven't said in public before, which is that oh look, it's Peach's secret slide again. Like how sliding is just a mechanic in this game. But yeah, basically, so you know how she goes to the store by herself for the first time to get the cereal, right? There's been a lot of talk how the clockwork bomb but yeah, there's been a lot of wondering about like why is she going out before breakfast and all that stuff? Like why is she getting the cereal the day that they're planning to eat it? And so my thought has been that Haley came up with this idea herself. Like Haley like begged to be able to do this, to go on her little cereal adventure. And eventually her parents were like, okay, Haley. Like helped her figure out how to do that. So that's my explanation for that. Was the guardian of the orb actually evil, or was the gray girl just lying? It's supposed to, it just kind of is, you know? Like I wanted it to give the vibes that you're doing something wrong by killing it, especially with how brutally it gets killed. Like way more brutally than anything else in the game. Up to that point. I wanted that to be the point where you kind of question what's going on. Of course it gets revealed shortly after what's going on, but like... still. You felt bad about killing it for sure? Oh, good.
We'll all roast in our beds, Alice, for the sake of your father's unnatural devotion to printed paper. This horde of flammables wants only a malignant spark and poof, our flesh and blood is smoke and ash.
You said that so nonchalantly. Yo, the burning house. What's her last name? Cutscenes are really interesting.
Our lovely library was a fire trap. A conflagration waiting to happen.
How did they get the banana? I explained on my stream that the gray area, like, without getting into all the details of how the gray area works, it kind of works on last Thursdayism, right? Where, like, there's a history to the place and everything. Hysteria becomes available. Oh. There's left stick. Holy moly. I wish they would have called it something else, but it's cool. Hysteria has some bad historical connotations here. What's last Thursday's? Oh yeah, sorry, I got distracted by the game. So yeah, basically, so the game world has like a history to it, right? But the history is all just sort of like fabricated, like it sort of blinked into existence the way it is last Thursday. So all their memories, all the things they have, everything just kind of is. Like, I explained it with the guy, the big eyeball in the house. You know how he has no answers for Haley about how he built the house or anything? And it's not just because he's being weird and giving like sort of vague answers. He doesn't have answers. There you go. So like it's a big complex world. But all of that complexity sort of came into existence all at once in that state. There's some more, like with that in mind, there's some more things you can probably come to understand about how that works exactly, based on stuff that's said in the game, but so I won't go into more detail, but...
A blasted good night.
Hatter, I recall leaving you in a decrepit condition, but not in pieces.
He looks just like one of the madcaps, but bigger.
You've lost your hat, and some parts are missing.
Missing indeed, though things being what they are. I barely missed their missing. As to what happened, you should know that better than I. It's your place after all. I know my place.
When did you ever know your place, or how to keep it? Now what's going on?
That's going on. And round and up and down, into my ears, into my eyes, up my nostrils, down my gullet, and whining in my gut.
Papa was exceedingly fond of trains. I don't like them much.
You won't like this one at all. Nothing like when Mock Turtle was in charge of the looking glass line.
It's quite different from your land between, which is neat too. Cool.
Pink is ferocious light, blinding, the noise hellacious.
Ah, quite, Hatter. I get the idea. A bad train.
The world is upside down, Alice. Inmates run the asylum. No thanks. And worst of all, I'm left tealess.
Tragic. If I do help, will you help me in return?
Cross my heart if I had one. Find my limbs and toss them into the chute. Machines will do the rest.
Also, the other thing of note about Gray Area, I would say, is that it's the earliest point in the timeline in my series. Gray Area takes place about, like, I want to say like 15 years before, before the rest of my games. And the rest either take place at the same time as or after Pizza Time Explosion. Which will become more apparent once I start making more games. Which ones take place after Pizza Time Explosion. I gotta blow this up. Pizza Time Explosion exists in the same world, yes. One of the ways that I've tied... Well, Pizza Time doesn't do a whole lot, in regards to lore stuff or anything. But one thing that I did include as a through line is that you can see the same mountain in the background in Super Climb Up And in Pizza Time Explosion and in Gray Area. So that's one little thing that I did to tie them all together. It'll become more obvious later. Marshmallow and Fruitland is also connected, but in a way I have not yet explained, so you'll have to wait for that one. Assemblage or destruction as required. This is so Psychonauts to me. Look at this. So look at this particular environment I'm in. I was gonna say, doesn't this look like right out of Psychonauts 2? Remember, the vibe I was getting was like the one, like the printing themed one, with like all the like, you know how there was like the waterways with like ink in it and stuff. Remember what like the buildings and stuff look like there? I see. Okay, what button? Why is it only giving me keyboard prompts? What button am I actually supposed to press? Menacing Ruin. Oh my god. I'm running out of buttons here to press. When you're targeting, you press A. Gotcha. I'm too close. There we go. But the enemies in this game are cool. Ouch. Wrong button. Oh, you gotta time it. Gotcha. This game is so cool. I love this. Hold on. Not sure if we're planning to do any updates or whatnot, but it'd be cool if there was a little specific to the bosses themselves, including IL. What? Not sure what you mean. Am I actually damaging this thing? Wrong button. Okay. Gotcha. Ouch. Uh-oh, wrong button. Looks sick as hell in that mode. Individual level? Oh. Be kind of a pain to just practice the boss fights. I see. We did add a save point right before the boss fights. There's also been some talk of some kind of boss rush mode, potentially, if there was interest in that. So that could potentially solve that issue. Yeah, you can't go back to that save after you beat the boss.
It's been years now, Alice. Time to put away childish things.
The combat in this game reminds me of fighting in Psychonauts as well. Can you tell I like Psychonauts? I've been talking about Psychonauts this entire freaking game. Oh. That's just she had no idea I liked Psychonauts. That's where I came in at. Yeah. I think we could do some kind of boss rush maybe at some point. I think that would be feasible. To do individual boss rematch and a boss rush. We also have some potential plans for DLC for the game as well. None of that has been properly fully announced or anything yet, but probably will be soon. So keep an eye out for that. Smelling and regurgitating. Excuse me. Absolutely incredible. You wish that the guy in the Blast Woods was a boss.
Steps to enlightenment brighten the way. Steps are steep, take them one at a time.
I had some thoughts about potentially adding like a super boss to the alternate ending. I never got around to it though, and I'm not sure if I will. But that's still something that's on the table for later. We'll see what happens there. Look at her hair. Your new leader, Dormouse. Aw. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. Or however that goes. Alternate ending? Yeah. It's mostly intended for people to get on their second playthrough. I don't expect people to find all the stuff for it their first time through. I actually advertised that there's 2 endings on the Steam page. Whoa. Another one of these things. Those are such a cool enemy design. These are one of my favorites. Probably should kill the enemies first before I go exploring over there, but I want to go exploring over there. I'm gonna do it. Ouch. They're easy to kill. You take a few rounds of this. I'm missing. I'm missing so bad. There we go. Yes. Nice. When's the Borbo plushie? Oh my, you have no idea how much I would love to do plushes. I so badly want this game to do well enough that we can make plushes. Alright, well, Borbos are like in all of my games, so... any one of my games needs to do well enough that we can make plushies. Also, I'm really looking forward to next time there's a Steam sale, because more than anything, we've gotten just like a ton of wish lists for this game. Which I imagine is probably, at least for a lot of it, is people waiting for sales. We've got like over 3,000 people on the wish who have wishlisted it. Really cool. That beats Pizza Time Explosion like several times over. So I'm really hoping that once we get a sale, then we'll just start raking it in, you know? That's my hope at the moment. We're gonna promote the heck out of it at that point. I mean, we've already been promoting the heck out of it, but we gotta go, like, extra. Pizza Time Explosion over the last 4 years, I think, that it's been out, has only accrued like 600 wish lists for comparison. It's been bonkers how much attention Gray Area has gotten. Gray Area has almost already matched the lifetime sales of Pizza Time Explosion. It's bonkers. It's only been out for a month. Oopsie. Yeah, they usually do a winter sale in December. I actually know exactly when the sales are going to be, but I cannot say because Valve would get angry with me. Although there's so many developers on Steam now, I'm sure somebody has leaked it. I'm sure that information's out there. But, you find it in, the, Steamworks page for your game. I forget exactly how to navigate to it. It's always a bit of a maze. But, there is a list of upcoming sales, and you can put your game up for discount. In advance for upcoming sales.
Flip the lever to cool the metal.
Did you just say lever? Did you just call that a lever? Dude. We here in the civilized world like to call that a lever. Where's the lever? as the Cheshire Cat has called it. Yeah, good idea. I'm gonna be done in just a couple minutes. I'm just finishing this area. Okay, never mind, I'm actually streaming a lot longer. So she told me I gotta clean the dishes, and I'm like... I don't think I'm supposed to get in there yet. He did say I'm going to cool the metal. Now I'm like determined to see if it can be done. Now she kind of like just flings herself off there. Amaze is an understatement. That website is a nightmare. They're changing it so that you have... Oh, yes! Whenever you make any change to your game, you have to confirm it through, like, they have to send you a text message and you have to confirm it was you.
Everyone knows the mischief began among your father's mountain of paper, Alice. The real question is how.
Currently, it's just going to be for when you like update the build of the game. You have to get a text message to confirm it. I noticed, so before Gray Area came out, I could just freely put the game active, or I could put it live on the default branch just directly when I would upload the zip file. But they changed it, or like it started breaking first. Like first I tried to set it live and it would just give an error, so I had to just go and do it manually after that. But then they changed it so that like they got rid of setting it live to the default branch, and you can only set it live for none, and then have to go do it manually. And then after that, they announced that they were adding the text message thing. And it's like, I don't get why. What was the security concern? They said they were improving security in Steamworks by doing this. But like, I'm already logged in with two-factor authentication. Why did they need to add a secondary two-factor authentication on top of the original one? They said they're gonna make that happen for all changes that you make, not just putting a new build live. I don't understand, personally speaking. Not sure what the reason was. Also, that wasn't even a lever, that was a valve. Like, pull the lever. I turned a valve, I didn't pull a lever. I'm waiting until I see an autosave icon. And then we're gonna call it good. Some stuff to break down here. Collect. We collect that. Heard somebody squelching. Aha, there's the squelcher. Squelcher sure did show up. Also, thanks for joining the stream in Valender's name. It was nice having you. Would like those teeth, please. This game is so cool, I'm really enjoying it. I know I've said that a lot, but it's still true. All aboard for progress. Full beans. Oh boy, we got a big boy again. Got Len. Got all three. Cool. Oh, I hear a nose. It's small. I like these little drawings, they're so cute. Well, it really is Psychonauts, look. The brain symbol. Oh, almost. I think that could be done. Okay, hold on. I gotta get up there. Over there. Should be easier now that everything frozen. Whoopsie, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, it'd be way easier to go in that little hole now. Okay, so if I go around... Yeah, okay, so there's invisible walls there. So... Oh, yes! There we go.
Remember, Alice, don't curse the darkness or the cold when you're in the library at night.
Okay, so this should be a save. Yep, there we go. Alright, well this has been Alice Madness Returns. This game is sick and wicked, and I enjoy it immensely. Can I upgrade them now? Whipper grinder upgraded. Radula rooms completed. Eat the rose red 04. Yes, please. Well, this is a lot of fun. Her makeup had to load in. I think this game is a sequel to a previous game. So, be good to take a look at this. Eliminate. Training for the coffin. Sorry to do that. Bloodletting were ineffective. Laudanum, that's the thing that you use to heal yourself in Amnesia: The Dark Descent. That's where I learned about laudanum from. Confiscation of her toy rabbit. Demented. Appropriately, at least. Comprehensively. Handle their spoon like a knife. I like how attacking is considered an improvement in her condition. Dr. Bumby. Love the name Dr. Bumby. I like that these are all like butterflies, but made out of things that aren't butterflies. Really. Mindless industrial disease. The menacing ruin. Oh, that says shirty. I thought it said shitty. Kind of a... Oh yeah, that's been Alice Madness Returns. I really liked this. Yeah, there we go. She stares blankly at us for the end of the stream. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all again. Hopefully tomorrow we're gonna play New Super Mario Bros. Wii together again. And then I want to play more of this game. This game is great. I want to play more of it like immediately, so I'll probably be back to play more of it tomorrow. So thank you everybody. I will see you again soon. Bye bye.